Something just happened inside MSNBC that Rachel Maddow did not see coming, and it could change the future of the entire network. First, her closest allies were taken off the air. Then she lashed out at MSNBC leadership in a stunning on-air rant. Now, executives just sent her a very clear message, and it's brutal. This is Explain America. Please like, comment, and share this story before we get to this because we appreciate your support. Now let's get into this. MSNBC's primetime lineup is collapsing, and Rachel Maddow is caught in the middle of the fallout. After the network axed Joy Reid and demoted Alex Wagner, Maddow took to the air and torched her own bosses, slamming the decisions as indefensible. Let's take a quick look at that.
I'm going to take a little point of personal privilege here just for a moment, if it is okay with you. You may have already heard about changes that have been announced at MSNBC over the last couple of days. The new president of our network made it official today. Some of our shows are moving to different time slots or expanding or going away altogether. In prime time, just so you know, I am here 5 days a week for the first 100 days of Trump's presidency as planned. And as planned, I will go back to just Mondays after that. That is not changing. What is changing is that the show, Alex Wagner Tonight, is not coming back at 9 after the first 100 days. Instead, Alex will be a senior political analyst for MSNBC, and Jen Psaki will start hosting the 9 p.m. hour all the other nights except for Mondays. So that's a big change. An even bigger programming change is at 7 p.m. Eastern, where Joy Reid's show, The Readout, ended tonight. And Joy is not taking a different job in the network. She is leaving the network altogether. And that is very, very, very hard to take. I am 51 years old. I have been gainfully employed since I was 12. And I have had so many different kinds of jobs, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But in all of the jobs I have had, in all of the years I have been alive, there is no colleague for whom I have had more affection and more respect than Joy Reid. I love everything about her. I have learned so much from her. I have so much more to learn from her. I do not want to lose her as a colleague here at MSNBC. And personally, I think it is a bad mistake to let her walk out the door. It is not my call, and I understand that, but that's what I think.
Now, she pointed out that both of MSNBC's non-white primetime hosts were removed, along with multiple minority weekend hosts, a move she called worse than bad. But her public rebellion didn't go unnoticed. Executives just gutted her staff, reassigning or laying off most of her production team. Maddow will keep her executive producer and a few top aides, but the rest, they've been told to take severance or reapply. This comes at a time when MSNBC's ratings are in free fall. Since former Biden press secretary Jen Psaki took over Maddow's slot, viewership has plunged by 50%. Among the key demo, 25 to 54, the drop is worse. She barely clears 78,000 viewers in that group, a collapse that has stunned media insiders. Compare that to Fox News, where Jesse Waters and The Five continue to dominate cable news with well over 3 million viewers each. MSNBC, by contrast, is barely hanging on, as leadership is panicking. President Rebecca Kutler is trying to salvage the network by purging legacy hosts and repositioning the brand. But if the plan was to replace failing shows with even worse ones, it's already backfiring. Viewers are leading in droves, and Maddow's rebellion, well, it could have sealed her fate. She's still the biggest name on the network for now, but she's just been reminded that she's not above the machine. And if MSNBC keeps bleeding viewers, Maddow might be the next one out the door. This is Kyle Beck with Explain America.